Hey guys, it's Bryton. I know it's been forever and I'm sorry, I've been MIA. But I have a story to tell you guys, and it's probably gonna take me a few videos, and I'm gonna try and get them up as quick as possible, but it might take me a little while. I'm gonna spread this story out because it's a long story, okay? So this first part of the story, we're gonna step back in time to the end of August, and I have a little video clip that I'm gonna show you guys. Okay. Begin. This marks video diary number 1.
Uno.
Number 1. Today our camera's crooked. There's gonna be some adjusting. Whoa, okay, there's gonna be some adjusting here. Maybe I need to have it crooked so that your head's in the picture. There we go, now we
That's
both
perfect.
fit. Today is August
21st.
21st.
2018.
We decided about, how many days ago?
72 hours? No, I don't know.
Probably been about 72 hours. Well, I wrote those notes on the 19th, and that was
That's
like our
3
first
days
night
ago.
that we were
So
serious.
72 hours. There you go.
We decided about that long ago that we are going to close our foster home.
We're foster free. That sounds terrible, but
We
need
have,
it.
you know what, foster care
It's a
has
blessing.
taught us a lot.
Yes, agreed.
It has been a good blessing, but it has
Tested us,
worn us
ironed.
down. It has worn us down. It's been a big sacrifice for our family. And so we decided, we were at this crossroads where our placement, our second adoption failed with foster care. And we've had 16 kids through our home in our process of
Hey, we're almost
fostering.
19 kids in county. We're almost there. Except for they didn't stay.
19 if
we
you
kicked
count
them
our
out.
3, yeah. And we're ready to be off the roller coaster and to just have a kid that stays. We've had 16 kids that we have loved on and have moved on, and we're ready to have one that will stay. So we have decided to close our foster home and pursue domestic adoption. And this is something in the beginning when I said these are our options for adoption. What did you tell me?
I said, heck no.
Oh, he didn't say heck no.
What did I say? Hell no?
Yeah.
I said, hell no. That's a lot of money, and you can have a baby yourself, so why don't we just get you pregnant? That's
Okay,
what I said.
So let's talk about why we're not just having a baby ourselves.
Why we're not just having a baby ourselves. Basically,
We can just have a baby ourselves.
Physiologically, we could produce a baby,
Yes.
but it might kill you.
I don't think I would survive it.
No.
So I have opened up to you guys a little bit about how I've gotten postpartum depression and anxiety after each of my babies, and there have been too many close calls. I'm talking, I was in the act about to perform harming myself.
Yeah.
And by some miracle of God, was able to walk away and call Mike. As we've thought about having more kids, I'm terrified of that. I can't put myself through that again. I've been in a dark place with all of our kids, but it's gotten worse with each kid. And so with Maylee's, it was just a little bit of the blues. With Jackson, I had some intrusive thoughts, but with Brightly, it was like my thoughts were so intrusive that I was beginning to act on them. And I would hate to see what a 4th baby would do to me. So,
Yeah.
and not only just that, I mean, that's a really dark time for like the 6 months following, but then for the next year after that, it's a roller coaster for me, and my hormones play tricks on me, and I just can't find balance. And so,
And I'm going to interrupt you.
please do, it's fine.
Like, it's all about quality time too. I feel like this is an opportunity to give that baby quality time from day 1 all the way through their life, as long as we're here with them on the earth. So we don't know what gender yet.
He,
She.
it
She.
is fine.
Anyways, they will have probably the best raising of any of our kids because we have experience. We've been through a lot of different traumatic situations with these other kids, and
We've parented 16 kids. We've gotten just a
of
little
all
bit
ages,
of
a bunch of ages.
Of all ages. All have
Yeah.
gone through trauma and loss at
Yep.
different points in their adoption process. I guess a few of them weren't adopted, but a lot of them were adopted or
Yep. Which is good.
adopted by family
It's
members or
permanency
other
for
people.
them,
But
so.
anyways, we have a little bit of stuff under our belt, but also just like the sanity from day one, being able to focus on the baby instead of being this roller
Dealing
coaster
with
of
all
me.
these other health issues.
Yeah, and anyways, so we have decided together that it's that this is just as severe as any other medical issue, and that if I had another baby, it would kill me. And I don't say that lightly at all.
Like, as a husband, like, oh man, I might start tearing up.
It's okay.
This is hard. This is very hearty stuff.
It's okay.
Because we had that talk. That was 3 days ago, and it just hit me.
Well, we've had this talk
many
times over the last 4.5
right, but it didn't
4
hit me
years.
till 3 days ago. That was when, like, a turning point, and I was like, it hit me that I was being selfish. If I even kind of like hinted towards forcing her to have a baby for us, just that's so selfish, because knowing that could risk her life because of her mental health. And it's easy. I think we as society are learning. We're getting better about awareness of mental health. We have a long ways to go, but I think that because of that societal influence of neglecting it, that kind of played part in me neglecting your issues and kind of just brushing it under the rug, like, oh, you'll be fine. You're fine. You're just having a bad week or a bad month, and you'll be okay. You'll get over it. That kind of thing. And then I don't know what it was that caused me to, I guess it just sunk in. I don't know. And I just felt like, wow, I'm so selfish. I love her so much. Let's do this. It's just money. It doesn't go with you. You can't take it with you. So.
Yeah, so prior to this, we knew that this placement would be leaving us. And we were honestly just going to close our home and be done with the idea of adding to our family. Like, we were just going to shut that door, but both of us just were like, just doesn't feel right. Like, we don't feel like our family is complete. And adoption has been so heavy on my heart. And it's something that I know that I'm supposed to do. So
yeah,
we're just going to jump in with both feet. We are going to pray hard that the Lord provides as costs come to us.
This will be fun to watch this video after the fact to see all the crazy stuff that happens, because I know it will.
Yeah, and I just pray that this goes a little bit more smooth than our foster adoption journey.
It would be a nice gift from the God if it did.
All together, so we fostered previously in Idaho, and then we fostered here in Texas. And all together, I think that we've devoted 4 years of our life to foster care.
That's a lot, guys.
It is.
That may not sound like much, but that's a long time.
It's really hard when you deal with the system. It's a roller coaster, it really is.
It's a challenge. But I will say, I'm going to jump in here. It is needed greatly.
Yes.
Like, we're not downplaying, say we regret it. We shouldn't have done it. We're not saying that.
We don't regret a minute of it. And
it made us have better character. It prepared us for this scenario. Like, we look back and we're like, this never would have come to be had we not gone through those struggles and learned and all that.
And we have loved deeply every single child that we've cared for. We would not trade any moment with them. But it still takes its toll, and it's something that we're burning out of. So it's time to move on.
Quality. We're going for quality in our life.
Yeah, so we are going to be moving forward with domestic infant adoption. So anyways, video journal number 1. Who knows when this will be posted, if this will be posted.
I don't know. I'm really excited.
I am too.
It's like, it's so excited I can't tell you. It's like inside there, like it's like trying to come out, and
it's like giddy, like Christmas morning
like
giddy.
every day giddy. Like you think
it
of
consumes your
the
mind.
baby, and you're like,
yes. Well, it's funny because for a while, foster care has kind of become
doom and gloom. It's just like
it's
stress.
become so hard and stressful that it's almost like the joy of adding to our family has been stripped away from it. And I mean, that just comes from burnout. That's a normal thing. There's a
After so many years,
foster care
4 years
burnout is
of
a real
foster
thing.
care burnout.
So I mean, we're
Yeah.
kind of at that point, but this is kind of like a refresh. We're excited again. We're hopeful
New
again.
journey.
We're looking forward to it again, and
Yep. And the thing that we like about this is we're pretty much guaranteed a baby.
yeah,
Like, there's no
it might
question.
take another 2 years.
Who cares? We're gonna get a baby. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not like, oh, we're gonna take this placement. No, maybe they'll be adoptable. Maybe they won't. Oh, a year later. Oh, by the way, they're going back to their aunt. And then, oh, here, let's get another one and let's wait for. You get the point.
So it'll be nice this time to, cheer on the birth mother. And of course, if she decides to parent, we would 100% cheer her on for that. That's what we've been doing for the last 4 years. But if
Pretty
she
much.
doesn't, that we don't have to feel guilty like we stole a baby from family that wanted it. Or,
It's true. She gave it up willfully.
yeah, and she will have
And
chosen
she-
us instead
and-
of the
right.
state taking these
Exactly.
children away in a
Exactly.
traumatic way.
It's a happy way.
And
to
I'm
get a
looking
baby.
forward to, from day one that we have the baby
We know
in
it's
our
ours.
arms, it's my baby.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing that's hard with foster care is you don't know sometimes until a year later if it will be your baby. And so you can,
You kind of put up.
You do,
You say
you-
you put up a guard.
you do put up a guard
So
to
you
protect
miss all that
yourself
precious time.
unintentionally. You try
Yeah,
and you
you
love them
can't
as your
help it.
own, but you still protect your
There's
heart.
moments
and you
you're
guard
like,
your heart.
like, can I fully hug them? Like, you wouldn't understand unless you've been there. So we could tell you all day, but you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So, da-da-dun.
Video diary number
Da-da-da-dun. One step closer.
So far, we have investigated, like, how many agencies?
Like 6, maybe 5 or 6. More?
I think
You probably did more, but the ones I've seen that have popped up in our.
It's not easy to find an agency. but
Well, and
we
they're
have
all
been-
different, and some are in states, some are all states, some are some states, some are Christian, some are not.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The
tricky.
costs are all different on all of them. The
Yeah,
requirements are all
couple
different. The
thousand
process of how they present us to birth
family
mothers
is
is
all
different.
different. Ugh.
So
crazy.
anyways, this is a whole new world for us. Even though we have been involved in orphan care and we have been involved in adoption for the last 3 years plus the year in Idaho, a few
yeah.
years before that. We've been involved in it for 4 years of our life. This is all new to us, so
This is different.
it's
a different
different.
kind.
There's
Yeah.
different laws and different rules and different procedures. But we're starting over again, our 3rd home study.
Wow, we're gonna be studied.
We're thoroughly.
We're thoroughly studied. They should write a book on us.
studied.
Oh wait, they are. It is a book,
Well,
pretty
yeah,
much.
well, we have to do like a family
Pictures and all this stuff.
book. Anyways,
Ay
so
chihuahua.
here we go. Here goes nothing.
Yep.
You ready for this?
Finally.
I'm nervous and
I'm not.
excited.
I'm just excited.
I'm nervous too, though.
It's because you're Brighton. You're nervous because you're never sure of things.
I know. I second guess
And I'm
myself.
confident.
You
so.
are. All right, here we go.
So stick around, keep an eye out for the next part of the story. It's gonna get crazy, okay? I'll see you guys. Bye.